Just woke up. I wake up all different times. It's actually early today. Gotta shave. Gotta take a nice shower. But first, we talk some Lou. Okay. So Lou has been continuously spreading FUD, as we all know, on AMC, right? Continuously, over and over, and not just AMC, APE. Okay, primarily APE because APE is what he says is destroying the whole thing. Adam Aaron is going to basically dilute the living shit out of it, and we're all finished. Okay, so pretty much he says he paper handed. I sold. I'm out. I'm out of AMC. I'm out of APE. Okay. Now, from what I was told, he said he bought back in AMC. Okay. If you can't figure out at this point, seriously, that this dude has never owned AMC, then, like I explained to you, look, there's a lot of doctors out there that will be more than happy to set up an appointment with you and give you an MRI of your brain. Because are you really that stupid? I mean, look, I know that there are people out there in this world that are not the brightest bulb. You understand? I get it. I understand that. But are you really that stupid? Because it's like you're still watching him. You're still supporting Lou. You're still watching this guy. You're still giving him tremendous amount. Like Lou's heading to 100 million views. There's no question. And I know what you're going to say. It's jealousy. It's not jealousy. It's just that, I don't know. Why do you support someone and reward someone who's screwing you? I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Like, listen, I'm a generous guy. I'm a generous guy. People come to my house, specifically family. I'm going to go out of my way, like I did yesterday. I'm going to buy a tremendous amount of food. We're going to have a great time. We're going to party, like it's 1999 Prince style. But if someone, and there's been cases, okay, like this. I had a friend who really turned out to be a user. Like every time we would go out for dinner, he never reached into his wallet. Never put his hand there. He expected me to always pay. At the time it was my girlfriend. She warned me. She was like, "This guy's no good." I wasn't listening to her. I wasn't, even my other friends, my good friends from Brooklyn, my buddy John was like, "Why do you break bread with this guy? What's the matter with you? This guy's a lowlife. This guy's a moocher. He's just mooching off you, man." And, I just thought he was a cool guy, you know what I mean? But then Jennifer kind of explained to me, he was just saying all the things. He was kind of like, he would do it was like a slave almost. You want to know the truth? Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, what? No, I am not talking about anything sexually, you friggin' lunatics. I'm just talking about, like, if I said to him, "Oh, let's go to this restaurant," he'd go. If I said, "Oh, let's go bowling," or "Oh, let's go do this," or whatever, I can tell this guy, "Let's go to Albuquerque, New Mexico." You understand? And he'll do it. Why? Because he knew I was going to pay. And he was that was it. He was like a little, he would laugh at all my jokes. He would agree to everything I said. I was the king. He was the peasant. He was the jester. Okay. But then I came to realize after time that this was all one big act. He was doing all of this to continue to profit and benefit off of me financially. You understand? And the funny thing is that he lives his whole life with this. He's with a woman now. All right. Who he refuses to marry this poor girl because he's not attracted to her. He doesn't love her. She got hit by some kind of like truck or something. I think I don't know what happened to her, but she got really hurt. She's not the nice. Let's just say she's not the nicest people, but I still wish her the best of luck. That's another story. That I treated her with tremendous respect, and she treated me like I was a jerk off. But we'll leave. I'll just tell you really quickly, okay? So one time he came over at my house and with this girl, and we said I had comps at Atlantic City. I had like $1,000 in comps. So I said, "You know what? We're gonna go nuts. I'm going to Gordon Ramsay." I said, "We're gonna get all kinds of steaks. We're gonna get mashed potatoes. We're gonna get everything: cream spinach, corn on the cob. Well, we're gonna get everything. We get everything: salad, soups. Forget about it." Okay. So I said, "I'm gonna spend $1,000." Now she got really bent out of shape that I was taking him to Atlantic City. I don't know. She was one of those like Karens, very control freaks. And I'm trying to make her understand, like, we're not going to gamble, and even if we did, it's like, we're going to have a little fun. I haven't seen him in a while, which have a little fun. She's like, I don't like it. You're going to get, like, prostitutes. You got to take drugs. I'm like, no, we're not. All right. So whatever. We go out there, once again, typical who he is. Doesn't even offer any money. I mean, okay, granted it was comps, but I mean, the guy could have threw me something, right? It's still $1,000 worth of my comps. He said, because that is $100, use it for the tip, because I tipped him big money. Anyway, he didn't offer me nothing. So we're out there. We got the food. We didn't even gamble. Like, okay, I made one bet. I think it was. I won like $100 or some shit. I used it for the tip. We made one bet. I went home. I'm driving home. She keeps calling him like a psychopath, like a lunatic. This girl. She keeps calling him. Where are you? What are you doing? I want to know. So I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna put it on the car phone. I called up. I said, listen. Once again, her name was Kim. All right, Kim. Take a chill pill. I said, my wife, she could give her like a little like sedative, so she has those pills, that they, whatever, it calms your system down. Take a sedative, calm down. Brian, I said his name, did not do anything. He didn't see a prostitute. He's not taking drugs. It's all good. But no matter what, she just kept calling him, and calling him. Okay. So I said, listen, Kim, here's the situation. And she was screaming. She was hysterical. I said, when I come home, and I was very honest with her, I can't have screaming, arguing. I said, when I eat, I just spent $1,000. Now, granted, it was cops, and still I spent $1,000. I can't have screaming. I can't have yelling. I have 2 children, my wife. I can't do it. At the time, I think me and my mom was there too. So I had my mom. I said, she was visiting us. I said, listen, no screaming. Okay. I get home. We bring all the food in. And another thing is these lunatics bring their dog to our house. The dog is bigger than me. It's one of those like poodles, but they're like huge. They look like the size of the Hulk. Friggin' poodle was like jumping all over the place on our couches. I friggin' eating all my poor little dog's food. Friggin' thing jumped in the pool. My wife had to jump in the pool to get it. But that's another story. We'll save that for another time. So we come to the house with all the food. Girl starts screaming, "You mother effer! What the f did you do? I want to effer." I said, "That's it." My children were there. Girl screaming, cursing, "You effing PRICK dick! What? Friggin' cursing, you friggin' mother effer!" I said, "Listen, get the f out." I threw her out. I said, "Get out of my house." She's like, "How dare you?" I said, "Get that. Take your friggin' Karen friggin' piece of garbage ASS and get out of my house. All right, go argue in the car." Okay. So, yeah, I kicked him out. Not before Brian had his steak. Not before her dog had her steak. Not before she took 2 or 3 steaks. I got a whole bunch of food. Not before she took 2 or 3 steaks to go. Mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, cream spinach, Caesar salad, appetizers, a bottle of wine. She took it all to go. All right. So anyway, long story short, they don't talk to me no more. I'm on their no talk list. Okay, because I threw her out and she got very insulted. Well, but look at what she did to me. But here's the point. The point is that I don't reward people. This is now we're getting back to the gist. I don't reward people who treat me with disrespect and who are using me, who mooch off me. Okay, and if I did, I learned from my lesson. Maybe I did it at first, but I learned my lesson. I mean, you're not learning your lesson with Lou. You're letting this guy mooch. So all he's doing is mooching off you. All he's doing is making videos. He's babbling the same thing over and over again. He's got no content. He says he bought back into AMC because he needs it. See, Lou is smart. What Lou is trying to do is get away from AMC, talk about new plays, penny stocks, other things, but he knows he has to keep talking about AMC because that's his bread and butter for mooching. So he had to say something. Yeah, I bought back at AMC. I bought back. So now he can continue to talk about it. He can continue the dialogue, the content, because he needs to. Because if he just completely and utterly stops talking about AMC, I mean, he'll probably still get views because his followers are that stupid, but he won't get as many. He won't get as many and potentially could lose subscriptions. So he knows, he's like, I got to keep AMC I got to keep it on the menu. I got to keep it on the menu, and that's what he's doing. But the question is, what are you doing? Wake up and spell the cappuccino. You know, stop being such an idiot, all of you people. He's a moocher. He's a con man. He's a fraud. Accept it.